Well, hello everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart84, and I've started to move my tropical plants around a bit today, the ones that I've still got outside. I put a few of the younger ones inside because obviously the weather's getting cold, we're approaching the end of October, and I'm having to watch the temperatures carefully each night to see if I suddenly need to bring the plants in. But I got a very big surprise today actually. This plant we're looking at here is a Grafted Atemoya variety is Geffner, and I got this, you can see this came from canarius.com, and I actually got it in September 2018, so it's 3 years I've had it this year, and the plant hasn't really done much. The main stem died out, and it sort of branched off in two directions, which wasn't ideal because it's formed a very odd shape, a very odd shaped plant. But it had a few flowers on it this year, just a handful over the course of summer, which I didn't pay much attention to. I did try to hand pollinate a couple of them, but without any apparent success. This was back in about June or July, and when I moved the plant out, I was very surprised to see this. Now, this branch was tucked away at the back of my tropical plants, and I would not have seen the flower or try to hand pollinate it. So this is not the result of anything I've done. This has managed to either cross-pollinate itself with the cherimoya behind it that had my seed-grown cherimoya that had a load of flowers on it, or it's managed to self-pollinate itself in some way. This doesn't normally happen on Atemoyas or Anonas, as I have read. I think I read somewhere that Geffner can be self-fertile, because some of them do pollinate themselves to a degree, depending on how long the female part of the plant stays ripe. Now, I will film it, and you'll be aware that on one of my seedling cherimoyas, I have actually got a fruit developing on that. But this is a grafted name variety Geffner, which means theoretically the fruit would be edible. Now, we're right at the end of October, and that, I suppose, is about ½ an inch across, about 1 centimetre. Now, it's going to be very challenging to see if it was to hang on all the winter. I would imagine in our climate these are going to take something like 9 months to reach an edible size. Now, the only advantage I can see, if this was to hang on over winter, it probably wouldn't ripen until midsummer, which means there's a good opportunity that if the fruit was to develop to an edible size in summer, that it might actually have some sweetness on it. I don't know if it's going to stay. And interestingly, I noticed there's another remains of a flower. I'll just get down, hopefully show it. There's also the remains of a flower hanging on there. Now, sorry, it's very windy today, although it isn't actually that cold. Now, that's still got a green stem on it, and then normally when the stems stay green, there's an indication that the fruit might have been pollinated. Now, normally they shrivel up and dry off within a day or so. So it is interesting to see that this variety might, to some degree, self-pollinate it, because we haven't got any of the special beetles or insects here that pollinate these in their natural habitat, so you have to hand pollinate them normally. But as I said, I have heard that I think Geffner can self-pollinate under the right circumstances, so that was very exciting to see, and I thought that might interest some of my tropical fruit followers. The plant's not particularly amazing looking. In fact, I've just noticed there's another one here. Again, there's been another flower. Now, these were all tucked away at the back of my tropicals, because I had the plant right in there amongst those, so obviously in a sheltered position. But certainly I haven't done any hand pollinating, and that one too looks like it's got quite a green firm stem, so maybe that's going to stay on. That would be absolutely amazing. I can't see them staying on over winter, but obviously we'll have to wait and see what happens, but I thought that might interest a few people, or to show it in a video. So thanks for watching. Please do give me a thumbs up. Obviously share the video, that one might be interesting to some other viewers. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and remember to click on the bell if you would like to see the updates on this and my other tropicals. Catch up with you all soon. Brett out for now.